Back to the heat, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on out here.
Here we are.
Come on, watch the traffic. All right, you can go. Come on. All right, thank goodness for the Ram truck to get Dad in all the freaking groceries. And there's Dad. Look at him go, everybody. How about that, huh? Well, Dad's hustling today.
Yeah.
Dad's doing great. I'm taking Dad to Starbucks, everybody. We're going through the drive-through Starbucks. I haven't been to a Starbucks in probably a good year, at least. So getting Daddy some coffee here, everybody. Changing it up today for him.
Here we are.
That's really hot, Dad. Let me help you with that, okay? Oh, wow, it's hot, everybody. My bed rug came in from Husky, so I'm going to back up to my gate and get my big bed rug out. We got big storms coming in next hour, which that kind of sucks because what I've learned over putting these bed rugs in, if you can set them out in the sun, it stretches them out and they're easier to work with. I don't know if I have time. I have no idea. The only downside, what I've done to myself, is I know exactly how to put the bed rug in, that company's bed rug mat, whatever you want to call it. This company here, I've never used this company's. I mean, are they just riding off a bed rug and throwing their name on it? I have no idea. So this thing will probably weigh a decent amount of weight. So here it is. It's a Husky. And I'll be very curious. Oh, it's so white. This is crazy. So, wow. I don't know, man. This is going to be very interesting for what this thing is. I'm going to go over to the barn. I'm going to open it up really quick, everybody. And let's see if we can get this here for you. Woo! Wow. Hot. I mean, it's just so humid out. But I think these storms coming in are going to kind of push all this really hot weather out. And here's a damn fly flying right into my head. Now the Jeep's inside the barn because that thing does not do a very good job on dispersing the water. And I think it's soaked. It's so bad, everybody. All right, so let's all witness together. What does this thing look like? And I'm literally running against the clock. It's 1:30. I think about 2:30 we're gonna get killed. That's my guess. So let's just get this here like this, and let's go see what we got, everybody. Will I be excited or disappointed? That's the real question. As we get out and get I just ordered a bunch of new razor blades. So, did the kid get her gear out? She did. I told her she had to get that horse gear out and put it back in the Jeep. SRT. Oh, here's my blade. Let's try that. Alright, so now, I've bought a lot of different bed rugs lately, and it's weird because everybody does their own thing. But this looks like, to me, it's just a bed rug with Husky's name on it. Oh, that's what it looks like to me. But I can only hope it's already put together. Zipping this thing together is so much work. You really have to finesse it. So if they got the Husky name on it, but it's the zip thing, just like the bed rug. So is there anything else in here? And I don't think so. Get that out of the way. So now I can say if I can get this to stay out, yeah, this is a bed rug product with Husky's name on it. I can tell by the way it is how you zip it all up. So yeah, this is a bed rug, which Husky, I guess, just got the rights to sell it to help move product. So that's what we're gonna do now is we're gonna lay it out so it starts stretching itself out. And that makes it easier to work with. So yep, it's a bed rug, but in some ways that's good because I know how to put this together. I've done so many of these things, everybody. It's quite incredible how many trucks I've owned and how many I have gone out of my way to do these type of how-to videos, which I'm not doing that today, but this is different. I don't know really what this goes to offhand, but I think I'm going to run out of time because I think the rains are going to hit. So I don't know if I'll have time to put this thing together, but exciting, right? Did I just turn my glasses on? I can't keep track. Yeah, they're on still. I'm going to take a picture. Yeah, so here, here's the thing. I already know the routine. You gotta go around, you gotta put all these little sticky things so that blah, 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 da, 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 do, do, do. I don't know. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it today because I think the rains are gonna ruin it. Because that's a tedious, time-consuming project. I guess in the barn, but what happens with this thing here is, see there, look at here. What the hell? There we are. You see here? See how the water sits in this thing? And it's so bad. This is such a terrible design. So if I pull this thing outside, stop it! Don't do that! So Willow, it's a never-ending battle over food, everybody. It doesn't end. Doesn't end. You, get out of here. Get out of here. Just get out of here. Get out of here. Stop it. Deer, the deer, it's like a highway of deer now. The amount of deer is really bad. He was out on the road. He was out on the road the other day. These deer are so bad, everybody. I hate them. If I was a true hunter, I'd be killing these things on my property left and right. I would. I'd probably get a fine, but who cares? These things are so bad. And like I say, the dogs chase them, and then they go off the property, chase them. They can get out of these fencing. Whatever. So now, to do like this job out in this heat, no way. So what really needs to happen here is, for me, the best thing that could happen is I get this all kind of heated up, pull my Ram in. I guess I just let the Jeep get trashed. I mean, they're designed to be trashed. These things are designed to be hosed out, and that's just the way it is. So whatever, who cares? I know what that's to. Oh, I know what that's to. All right, so I think I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the truck forward and pull the Jeep out of here, and I think I'm going to pull this in the garage and start playing with it. That's what I think I'll do. Dad and I went to Walmart, and my dad walked around a lot, and he's having a good day. So for me, you know, I've definitely had the opportunity to make content, but yeah, I mean, I just feel like, good Lord, how many times have you guys seen me put mud flaps on my freaking truck? There's thunder. There it is. So let's get this thing over here, and let's see if I can get motivated to do this. That's what I'm going to do. But I mean, I don't think I'm going to make a whole video. I mean, I'm not going to do a how-to video on this. This is more about right now me sharing with you. If you buy a Husky liner, but the thing is, I swear this thing was like $200. Maybe not. Maybe they're the same price. I don't know. I think, you know what? It's the same price. They're like $500. But it just happened to be I was on Husky's website ordering those mud flaps, splash guards. They're just all played out. So this is where I'll go nutty. So the kid probably has the key. The kid probably has the key in her pocket. Yep. Oh my God. All right. I'm gonna just leave this out here. But here we are. Here's the noise. Should I tell you, man? I was driving that Ram today with my dad to Walmart. That thing is such a nice truck. You'd never know it has all the miles on it. My wife's driving the Wagoneer because I can get my dad. I mean, no lie, man. If I didn't buy this truck, my wife would still kind of be without a car. So she's now driving the Wagoneer on the weekend to kind of offset the mileage on that car right there. Because she'll put 100, 200 miles a weekend on that car. You know, that can be 800 miles, 1,000 miles a month. that turns into like 12,000 miles. Basically, you know, you're talking 12,000 miles a year of her just running around the weekend and running her errands and doing whatever. Because she goes places. And so now, if one of us having this Ram truck, there's no way she'd be in that car today. Because my dad can get in this Ram truck. He can get in and out. Now, that Jeep Mojave, no way. The Jeep Wrangler, no way. Now, the Blazer, it would be too low. It would be challenging for him to get in and out of that because he'd be too low. And plus, that thing's all set up to be worked out of. So, let's see if I don't back into my thing. So, the whole point is the Jeep Wagoneer right now is helping out now the Jeep Grand Cherokee on miles. So, that's a great thing, everybody. Woo! I'm going to turn some lights on, get some fans going because it is extremely hot. My dad's in the house, and I just gave him lunch, and this is from partying all night. I literally went to bed at 1. I was up at, I guess, 6. Yeah, I was out of bed at 6. 4 o'clock because the dogs, then back up at 6. All right, here we are. Here we go, but I'm not going to do a how-to video on this. So this is the before, and then you'll see the after. Well, now I'm doing this. You know what I just figured out? The best thing you could do is you put all these little stickies on now. Because this is actually very tedious work once you get inside that bed. So I just thought, duh, get all your things on now. And that would actually probably make this thing go a little quicker. And here I am with Storm right on our doorstep. And what am I doing? Being a numbskull. And I think I'm here in shop. Dad's in the house. Dogs are in the house. But yeah, everybody, see here? This is the best thing that you could do, actually. I never thought of this before, but now I am. So I got a fair amount left. What you do, go conservative. You can always go back and get a little heavier if you want. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, because I got a good amount of material here left over. So we got here. You go like that, and like that. And we got another one. So I'm in pretty good shape, everybody. How about that? Now it's time to zip this thing together. So let's see how good or bad I am, because I gotta flip this thing around if I remember right on how to do this. So there's a zipper on this side here. That's where we'll start. But you can see that I was able to get this thing to be more flat now. That's a huge plus. Trying to work with this material. The bed's pretty clean, so I'm not going to clean it, but they advise you do clean it. But I'm not really doing a how-to video, just so you know. I'm just sharing my fun, my goofiness. So this thing here, which side is this? This is showing like left side. I don't know. Confusing sometimes, everybody. This isn't how this is going to go. Makes sense, because you gotta remember this is gonna go like this. So it's gonna go like this here. So, and here's the zipper, so remember that. That's about right. Kind of pull it down. Using the bed of the truck's your advantage. Doing this on a cold day would definitely be more challenging. So, like I said, I've done this. Has to be my 5th or 6th bed rug, at least. So let's see here. Look at that, everybody. Can we get lucky and just keep on pulling? I think I did one of these down in Florida for my F450. I've had so many vehicles, man. Pretty incredible. You have to like just kind of like wriggle it and move it and all that stuff. Getting there. And if you did this out in the sun, it'd be brutal. Brutal. Getting there. Yep. Yep. Gotta manhandle the hell out of this thing, everybody. They say the warmer months are definitely to your advantage. Colder months will be really challenging. And this is a very durable zipper. It's funny, every time I start videoing, it doesn't really go that well.